10 study hacks elite students swear by. I'm going to guess something about you. You've spent days staring at a textbook. Your eyes are burning. You walk into the exam, and your mind goes completely blank. All that work for nothing. You feel defeated, exhausted, and you start thinking you're not good enough. But what if I told you the top 1% of students aren't just smarter than you? They have a secret playbook, and today, I'm giving you that playbook. I'm literally going to share 10 scientifically proven hacks that will let you get insane grades with less work. The only thing separating you from absolutely destroying your exams is strategy. The most successful students have a playbook that helps them learn faster and remember more, and they do it without the all-nighters you think you need. They're not gods, they just have a better toolkit. And today, I am giving you that toolkit for free. We are about to completely destroy the myth that more hours equals better grades. That is a lie. We're replacing it with insane techniques that will change how you feel about studying forever. Forget rereading. Forget highlighting. We're diving into brain-friendly strategies that will lock information into your long-term memory and let you walk into your next exam with insane confidence. I don't care who you are, high school, college, these 10 hacks are about to change your life. Hack 1. Master your memory with active recall. Pay attention. If you only listen to one thing in this entire video, this is it. This is the most powerful hack on the entire list. I'm not even kidding. It's called active recall. Most of us study passively, rereading, rewatching lectures. This feels like work, but it's a trap. It doesn't work. Active recall is the opposite. Instead of putting info in, you force your brain to pull it out. That struggle to remember is what builds the memory muscle. Rereading is like watching a video of someone working out. Active recall is you actually lifting the weights. The struggle is what makes you stronger. So how do you do it? It's so simple. After you learn something, close the book. Write down everything you can remember. Use flashcards, but force yourself to say the answer out loud before you flip it. Use practice questions. Have a friend quiz you. Study after study proves that students who use active recall destroy the scores of students who just reread. It feels harder, and that's how you know it's working. Hack 2. Understand, don't just memorize, with the Feynman Technique. Have you ever felt like you totally get something, and then someone asks you to explain it and you just can't? You memorized it. You didn't understand it. This is how you fix that forever. It's a 4-step method from a Nobel Prize-winning physicist. Step 1. Pick a concept and learn it. Step 2. This is the important part. Pretend you have to teach it to a 5-year-old. Write it down in the simplest words possible. No big words, no complex jargon. A 5-year-old would just keep asking why, so you have to know the actual basics. Step 3. This is where the magic happens. Anytime you get stuck or have to use a big word, boom! You just found a hole in your understanding. That's not a failure. That's a huge opportunity. Go back to your notes and fill that gap until you can explain it like you're talking to a kid. Step 4. Look at your simple explanation. If it's clear, you've done it. You don't just know it, you own it. Hack 3. Beat the forgetting curve with spaced repetition. Your brain is designed to forget things. It has to, or it would literally get overwhelmed. It's called the forgetting curve, and it's the reason cramming for a test is the worst strategy you can possibly use. In the long run, you will lose. The smartest students in the world never cram. They use something called spaced repetition. This means you review information at increasing intervals, 1 day, then 3 days, then a week, then a month. This works because you stop the forgetting process at the perfect moment. You're basically telling your brain, hey, pay attention, this is important, and your brain will literally move it to long-term memory. Combine this with active recall from hack number 1, and you have the most insane memory combo ever discovered. Hack 4. Boost problem-solving skills with interleaving. Everyone tells you to study one subject for hours. That is terrible advice. The best students in the world do the exact opposite. They use a technique called interleaving. This means you switch between different topics in one study session. So, instead of doing 50 of the same math problems, you do an algebra problem, then a geometry problem, then another algebra problem. Now listen, this is going to feel harder. You'll feel like you're getting less done. But trust me, the science on this is insane. You will learn more, faster, and become a better problem solver. Why? Because when you study in blocks, you're on autopilot. When you interleave, your brain has to work. It has to ask, okay, what problem is this? What strategy do I need? That struggle builds crazy mental agility. Hack 5. Make learning stick with visual aids. Your brain is basically a supercomputer for images. So why are all your notes just boring text? The best students turn their notes into visual tools. The science is simple. Combining words with pictures creates a much stronger memory. So instead of just writing text, create a mind map, draw a diagram, make a timeline. You don't have to be an artist. The act of making the visual forces you to process the information on a deeper level. You have to figure out what's important and how ideas connect. Scientists call this dual coding. You're using the verbal and visual parts of your brain. You're giving yourself 2 ways to remember everything, basically doubling your chances of getting the right answer. Hack 6. The ultimate hack. Teach it to someone else. This is the ultimate test. If you want to know if you actually know something, you have to teach it to someone else. This is called the Protégé effect, and it is the final exam for your brain. Studies show that when you get ready to teach something, you learn it on a completely different level. Think about it. When you teach, you can't hide. You can't get by with a vague idea. I don't care if you teach it to your friend, your mom, or an empty chair. You have to organize your thoughts, simplify everything, and make it make sense. It is active recall on steroids. It doesn't just improve your memory, it makes your comprehension go through the roof. Hack 7. Stop wasting time with vague goals. Use SMART goals. I'm going to study more. That is not a plan, that is a wish, and you will fail. The best students are like surgeons. They are precise. They use SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Don't say, I'll study biology. Say, I will review Chapter 5 on cellular respiration, specific for 1 hour, by making 30 flashcards, measurable and relevant. I'll do it today at 4 p.m., achievable and time-bound. You literally turned a vague idea into a mission you can actually complete. Every time you hit one of these mini goals, you get a dopamine hit, which builds momentum for the next challenge. Hack 8. Prevent burnout with strategic breaks. The Pomodoro Technique. Your brain is not a laptop. You can't run it for 8 hours straight. Trying to power through when you're tired makes you worse, not better. The world's most successful people don't fight their biology, they use it. They use the Pomodoro Technique, and it is stupid simple. You go all out, 100% focus for 25 minutes. Then you take a 5-minute break. That's it. After 4 rounds, you take a longer break, like 20 or 30 minutes. This is insane, because the 25-minute timer creates urgency. It crushes procrastination because it's just a short sprint, and the breaks stop you from burning out. You will get more done in 2 of these cycles than in 3 hours of distracted, lazy studying. Hack 9. Condition your brain for focus with rituals. You can literally program your brain to focus on command. Top performers create pre-game rituals that tell their brain, it's go time. This is so easy. Have one desk you only use for studying, or put on the same exact playlist every single time, or light a specific candle. I don't care what it is. After a while, you won't even have to try to focus. The ritual will do it for you. You are creating an environment where focus is automatic, not a struggle. Hack 10. Use your hands and your voice. I know what you're thinking, but typing is so much faster. I don't care. The science from places like Princeton and UCLA is undeniable. Writing your notes by hand is infinitely better for your memory. Why? Because typing is mindless. You're just a transcription machine. Handwriting is slower, and that's its secret weapon. It forces you to process and summarize what you're learning. That deeper thinking is what locks it in your brain. And I want you to talk to yourself. Say the information out loud. It sounds crazy, but it adds another layer to your memory. So for the most important stuff, put the laptop away, grab a pen, and start talking. Bonus tips. I'm giving you 3 more bonus tips. Lightning round. First, chew gum while you study. Some studies show it makes you more alert. Second, use your highlighter like a sniper, not a painter. Create a color-coded system for only the most important info. Finally, get a website blocker. Be ruthless. Create a fortress where distractions can't get in. If you learned anything in this video, smash that subscribe button right now. We don't do boring tips here. And I have a challenge for you. I want you to comment below with the 1 hack you are going to use this week. Are you going to master active recall? Are you going to build a focus ritual? I read every single comment, and your comment might actually inspire someone else to stop failing. So there it is. 10 hacks that will literally change the way you study forever. The theme here is that you have to be active. You have to go from being passive to being strategic. Listen to me. You do not have to be a genius to get insane grades. You don't have to study 24/7. You just have to work smarter. I want you to pick just one of these hacks and master it. Then add another. The results will be insane. You have no idea what you're capable of. I just gave you the playbook. Now go win.